person this year, which means that he got robbed. He should have won. He's also on the Cool Birthday Show this coming Tuesday. Everybody, put your hands together for Mr. Eric Larson!
All right, still early in the night. Let's try something real easy. 2C drivers, am I right? It's like buy a guy a dinner before you try to fucking murder him on a freeway on-ramp. All right. And just like that, the crowd is on my side. Now let's get political. Yeah, there's a crisis of masculinity in this country. Men don't know how to act like men anymore. Boys don't know how to act like boys. I remember growing up as a boy among boys. Most of us grew up among boys, at least. I remember mostly hitting each other a lot. And if that's going away, fine. I don't see which part of this is a crisis. Another cool thing about the way we express masculinity changing is men have to do like a lot less dumb shit. Men, this is great news. You guys, we can just like do stuff we like to do. You don't have to butch it up first. Just enjoy your life. Like, so I had to go on the internet to learn how to do my hair like this. I had to find a website for men because apparently this is such basic information that not a single woman on the internet has bothered to explain it. Yeah, so I found this website for men called The Long Hairs, and there was this 5-minute video on how to do a man bun, and they spent the first 3 minutes of this 5 just complaining that we call it a man bun. You want to know the new name for it that they're trying to spread? Do you want to know?
Yeah.
Sure. They want to call it a highball. Because that's whiskey. And whiskey's man stuff. Side note, whiskey is very sweet liquor. I don't see why it's so butch. You want to put hair on your chest. Straight London dry gin. It's terrible. That stuff hurts. Yes. Fact. Yeah. I was in line behind a man the other day at a grocery store, and he felt the need to turn to me and to everyone else in line to assure us that the unicorn cereal in his basket was for his daughters, not for him. And I was like, dude, I didn't think you existed until you spoke to me. And also, your daughters have great taste, like that looks delicious. What man doesn't want to eat unicorns? Another time, I was out at dinner. I was with a lady friend, and the gentleman at the table next to us ordered some fancy, like barrel-aged imperial stout beer, and they brought it to him in a special glass called a Tekken glass that's meant to make the experience of drinking that beer more pleasurable. It also kind of looks like a wine glass. He could not handle it. He was so mad. He's like, I like this beer, man, but when they have to bring it to me in a bitch glass. I don't like to use that word. That's what he said. He said, bitch glass. I was offended. My date was offended. So I sensed weakness, though. I looked at her across the table and I said very loudly, that's the stupidest fucking thing I've ever heard. He heard me, and I felt him turn to look at me. So I did this little trick that I learned from Saddam Hussein. I turned and I made intense eye contact until he looked away. Because it turns out if you're rejecting feminine things to reinforce your own masculinity, what you're really doing is telling everyone around you that your masculinity is so fragile that drinking from the wrong glass will make your dick fall off. Very silly. Yeah, other things that didn't need to be butched up. Coffee? There's a company out there called Black Rifle Coffee Company. Yeah, Black Rifle Coffee Company. Black Rifle. Jimmy, I went to the coffee shop the other day, and it seemed like the guy who made my latte didn't even know how to field dress a deer. And I went to the grocery store for my coffee, and not one can of coffee had a gun printed on it. So we're going to start the Black Rifle Coffee Company. We're going to solve all these problems. Our slogan is going to be, because hipsters didn't invent coffee. That's really their slogan. Nobody thought they did. And you make coffee, and if you're complaining about hipster coffee, I feel like maybe you never had good coffee. If I want a fucking killer chocolate, give me Vampire Weekend on the radio and a barista in suspenders and funny glasses. Because they're gonna make it with love. They care so much about that drink. I fucking hate Vampire Weekend. It's worth it for my choco latte. I'm about done tonight. I just want to leave y'all with this. There is a real, live, death metal band called Hatebeak. Their lead singer is a parrot. I don't have a joke for this. I just wanted to leave you knowing that the world is a more wonderful place than you thought it is. Thank you. My name is Eric Larson.